Hey everybody! Today on Rahdo Runs Through, we are going to unbox Star Trek Captain's Chair, which I'm very excited about. But folks, before we get to that, I am filming a quick update from a beach just outside of Ensenada, Baja, Mexico, where my wife and I are camping for the night. There's our RV right up there on the bluff. And I just wanted to say, after you're done with this, if you are as big a fan of Star Trek and awesome card gameplay as I am, well, you're just getting started because you're going to want to jump over to Gaming Rules, another board game channel on YouTube run by a friend of mine, Paul Grogan. He is doing an epic marathon, I believe 3-game demo live of Star Trek Captain's Chair the day that I am posting this. I'm posting my unboxing a little bit early as an appetizer, as an amuse-bouche to lead into his live stream, and you're not going to want to miss it, folks. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see it myself. But for now, I got to get back up into the RV there and edit this together onto my unboxing that I did the night before we got in the RV and drove south. Okay, let's get to the unboxing. Hey everybody, today on Rahdo Runs Through, we are going to be unboxing Star Trek Captain's Chair, the game I have been waiting for my whole life, and I only recently discovered that that was the case. I have been so excited about this. It's my #1 most anticipated game of the year. It's a deck building game by Dave Turczi and Nigel Bucknell, where we take command across the generations. It just showed up at my front door about 15 minutes ago, and I'm going to open it. I am really not one for unboxings, but this one I'll make an exception. So let's dig in, shall we? Oh yes. Kapla, I say. All right, what do we got? Looks like there's some lift, but I'm sure that's just because we need to punch and whatnot. And I'm sure the back of the box is somewhere on Board Game Geek, so I'm not going to bother with that, but let's just get in. Boop. Alrighty, we've got a common card list. Oh, that's nice. Let's go on ahead and that is an unfortunate shade of blue. Here, let me just bring this up so you can pause and look at all this stuff if you like. Alrighty, and there is the rest of the stuff. I believe those are the two halves. Fine and dandy. And hello, rulebook. I know this is already available to read online, so no reason to go into that. And then the special stuff for solo play. Oh, Dave, it's a big old, of course, it's a Dave Turczi solo mode. I don't know, maybe it's not Dave, maybe somebody else did it this time. But anyway, I believe this is available online as well. Let's get into it. All right, we've got a whole bunch of punching to do. We've got an in-score card. Since this is a 2-player game, captain, we've got player aids here. Alrighty. There's one. Oh, and again, that shade of blue is not going to do. All right, there's Picard's 5-year mission upgrades and his traits. Here is his suits with no duty officer. All right, and with a duty officer. Okay, that's it for Picard, if you're playing his card. Shran, 5-year mission upgrades and traits. Again, you folks can just go on ahead and pause and look at these things. Suits with no duty officer, suits with duty officers. Alrighty. Koloth, 5-year mission upgrades and traits. And then no duty officer and duty officer. Okay, Sela, there's the upgrades. There's the traits. There's the suits. And with and without duty officer. I don't know what that means yet. Cisco, upgrades and traits, and suits with no duty officer, suits with. I played a little bit of this game in 2023 with Dave Turczi. Enough to say, okay, I don't need to keep playing. I get it. This is going to be a game for me. And so it's been quite a while since I've looked at all that. Hey, Michael. There's Michael Burnham with suits. All right, so we had all of those. Okay. We've got little standees for the ships and whatnot. I don't think you need to look at those. Some typical, standard, clear plastic cubes. I'm going to assume this is the gold pressed latinum because people, as I recall, latinum is actually a gas, which is why it's contained inside the gold pressed latinum. And obviously, presumably, these are the lithium crystals. I'm assuming. Let's see, what else have we got here? Oh, these are, I don't know what these are made of. Oh, these are isolinear chips, no doubt. Again, I'm assuming they are hard plastic. Is this a thing on top? Yeah, that you peel away? Yes, it looks like. Boy, I hope I'm not ruining one of these. I'm pretty sure I'm not. It looks like this is supposed to come off. Yep, yeah. Phew, that was worrisome. There it comes off. And now it's extra shiny. All right. So, we're going to have to do that for all of these. But, we got all that. Some silica packs. Space silica. Okay, and then a ton of cards. A ton of cards. Alrighty, now, I'm sure some people would like to know about the insert. My lighting is not that great for that. Let's go to the side view, because I film in a dark room. What do I want? I want to come here. So, here is the layout of the insert. As you can see, haven't punched anything out yet. Obviously, I imagine the different captains, subsets are going to go in there, but I am not sure exactly how all this will break down. I'll probably skip to the end. At the end, I'll probably take all this stuff, put them all where they're supposed to go, and then, just jump cut to that. But anyway, that is the insert for folks who would like to know. And I'll see it get filled up later. And that's it, except for punch, punch, punch. All right. So, Picard, break these out. And that's all the punching there. And, oh, I'm creating a star field on my dark cover from all the dust you get from punching. All right, but anyway, I imagine you'd like to look at these. So, let's once again go to the green screen. Although, I know all of this is online. I'm pretty sure that is the case for all of the captains. But in case not, I'll go on ahead and leave them paused there for a little bit so you can go on ahead and look at them in more detail. Alrighty. Oh, Tasha, what have you done? Or Sela, I mean. Alrighty, there we go. And Shran. Oh, I wanted to be my favorite, but I think he's one of the mean ones, unfortunately. But, oh, you never have enough Jeffrey Combs. Alrighty. And then there is the Captain of Discovery, Michael Burnham. Okay. All right, so you got all of those. Boom. And then each one of them has some glory tokens. Looks like there's 4 glory tokens on each of these. Mission complete tokens and away team tokens. Looks like a set for each captain on all of those punch boards. Then, what have we got here? We've got starting player tokens and more. Boop. Perhaps I should have chosen green instead of blue for my green screen today. So there's just 5x multipliers. Then have we got? We've got all the ships, which is what we need those standees for. Oh, the beautiful, beautiful babies. Oh, look at the Defiant. It's a tough little ship. Okay. What do you mean little? All right. Right, of course, yes. This is Starfleet from whatever it is, the 35th century or whatever. I don't want to spoil anything for New Trek in case people haven't seen it. But again, if you're watching this, chances are you know what the story of this game is. How we're very far in the future, and we're basically cadets at Starfleet, and we're recreating, famous encounters from history, or coming up with new encounters based on what if Shran had run across. Well, not Kirk yet. Kirk's not in the base game, but he'll be coming in the future, folks. Couldn't put all the top stuff right up front. And that's it, except for, of course, where the rubber hits the road. All these cards. Here's the actual player aid. That was not player aid before. Those are a bunch of common terms. Right, looks like there's one of these for each player. And again, you can go ahead and pause that. And we've got Stardate cards aplenty. And now here's the thing. I don't know how much I can show here. there's kind of a soft embargo on the game. And I said, hey, if you let me do it, I will literally put every single card on screen so that people can just pause and see what everything is. And I'm basically waiting to hear back if that is copacetic. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to show you this unboxing, but I was going to unbox it for myself, so I figured I'd record myself doing it. Let's see. So all of these, I'm assuming, because each of these has one chair, so these must be, yeah, there's Burnham. And was that Spot? Oh, no, of course it's not Spot. It's future alien kitty cat, of course. And there's Saru. Oh, Saru. I miss Discovery so much. But anyway, yeah, I'm willing to bet a captain just slips in just like that with their chair and all their cards. And there's another one. And there's another one. And there's another one. And room for probably the first expansion, I imagine. Although, again, I have not figured all this out yet. But let's see, those are the ones for the... And then we have just like all these common cards available for everybody, depending on what you recruit and draft and all that stuff, what you find on your missions. And, yeah. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, wait, what are these? This is a different card back. Okay. Oh, these are... these are the... These are the planets and the anomalies and the space stations. These are where all the adventures happen because we literally, take our wagon train to the stars and move our heavily crewed ships from one place to another and go on away missions and do all kinds of fun stuff, as you would expect in Star Trek Captain's Chair. And okay, now I'm going to pause and look at stuff for myself. And now I've got it all boxed up, folks. Let me just give you one last quick look at what it will live on your shelf like. So here's the basic stuff. Here are the captains, including my apologies to all the Picard stands out there. Of course, he's in the base box. I don't think I mentioned him when I was going through, but they all just sit slotted in to this little area right here. So they come up, and here's the player aid, and then I just put them all in a big old baggie, all the ships with all their standees stood up, the big reference cards, and then you've got, these other tokens, and it might drive some people nuts, but I just like having big piles of stuff. So there's the Gold Press Latinum and the Dilithium and the Glory tokens is what these are called. And then the cards themselves go into these slots. One for each of the captains. There's Shran, there's Koloth, there's Sela. Get back in there, Sela. There we go. And then we've got Michael Burnham, and we've got Benjamin Sisko, and Jean-Luc Picard. And right, and then these are all the locations. They're kept out separately in their own little slot. And as are all of these, I call them the Stardate cards. These are for the solo bot. So we've got all of those in its own slot. And then the rest all goes into this last little well. And that would be the reference cards, and then all the different suits of cards. The cargo, the ships, the allies, the people, the incidents, and the, the encounters, and the directives. So they all go into this last section right there. Let me go ahead and head back to that side view so you can see it with the lighting a little bit better. Everything nice and neat. Yeah, I suppose it could be divided up a little bit more, but I'm always a fan of baggy. Just throw them all in, and when you're done playing, everything just has their own little slots and slots back into place. There we go, captains, documentation, and folks, that Star Trek Captain's Chair, all unboxed, although I'm just getting started. Ironically, this shows up on the eve of me and my wife leaving for an epic 7-month-long road trip, but that means I'm going to have plenty of time to get comfortable in this chair. And I think that's where we're going to stop, folks. And I'll just say thank you very much for watching. Have a very, very nice day. Talk to you later. So long. Bye-bye.